Welcome back, Chooms. My name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're gonna be talking about Cyberpunk 2077, or well, more precisely, all of those amazing secrets and Easter eggs. Now, Cyberpunk has a lot of them, but I chose the best ones and the ones which I like the most to present them, and without further wasting your time, let's get into the video. Now, for the first secret, I'm going to show you where to find Adam Smasher's lair, and basically inside of that lair you can see his exoskeleton as well as some weapons and something cool you can actually pick up. Now, in order to get to this secret, we have to go and fast travel to Ebunike docks right here. Now, as I said, there are 3 ways to actually enter here, and I'm going to show you all the 3 ways you can do. So you're going to turn around and you're going to see this Kendachi sign. So now you just have to walk through this location. So for the first one, we're going to jump across, we're going to walk here. Now once you arrive here, you're going to jump on these boxes and jump over here on this roof. Once you're on the roof, you just go up on these containers, you're going to see the Militech container itself, so just go around. And here we actually have the ship that we have to board, the Ebunike, so this is where we actually have to go. So once we are on the bridge, we're going to make our way up to the actual location and we're going to see the code in front of the door. So for here, just click unlock and enter inside, and this is where Adam Smasher's lair actually is, or you can kind of consider it as an office. And of course here you will find a legendary weapon itself. So just make sure to pick up the actual crafting spec of the weapon itself, and you can kind of wander around here and see what goes around. Now for the second entry, all you need to do is basically enter through here, go to the right side, and you're going to see the door which you can actually go through. So this is a pretty easy thing. Now a third option you can do is just go across, basically here across the actual fast travel point. Now here you're going to see a little ridge you can jump on. So for this you will obviously need a double jump or hold jump cyberware. So after you arrive here, just park a truck, jump on the truck, and then jump on this, and you are basically on the ship and you avoided most of the enemies themselves. For the next secret, I'm gonna show you how to get Nibbles the cat actually to go into your apartment, and basically you adopt a cat that way. Now before we adopt a cat, we're gonna need some food. Now to get the food, there's a few locations you can visit. You have these like food stalls where you can buy different food, and some of them are going to have cat food, but I'm going to show you the exact location where to always find the item. So you're going to make your way to the Grand Imperial Mall right here, and we're going to make our way over here to the left side. So just follow my instructions exactly from this waypoint over here. So once we arrive here, we're gonna be looking for a number 5 basically garage. So right over here, when you make your way from the Grand Imperial Mall fast travel and you find the actual garage number 5, you just make your way over here. And on the right, you're going to see cat food itself, so you have to pick this up. So now that we have cat food, we're going to go back to V's apartment. So now we're in our apartment, we're gonna exit the apartment and go left. So you make your way over here, and you leave the food in the bowl. So for this, now we're going to go and wait for 24 hours in our apartment. So now that we have waited for 24 hours, we're going to wake up and we're going to revisit that same location again. So we make our way to the left over here, and there we go. We have Nibbles over here, so you just pick him up and he is going to be your buddy. And there we go. Now we have the actual cat in our apartment, and he's gonna be chilling here. Obviously Johnny is gonna be interacting with the cat because he likes cats, I guess, and there we go, you have Nibbles right now. The next Easter egg secret is going to be the Roy Batty Bladerunner one, because yes, it is in the game itself. So in order to get to this Easter egg, we're going to travel to this Metro Congress MLK point right here. So just fast travel to this area over here. This is going to be next to the Corpo Plaza itself. So once you're here, you just have to go up here, and go to the right, and you're going to see the Advocate Hotel, and this is where we have to go. So we're going to enter on the left side. Once you're inside, make your way to the actual elevator, and we're going to go to the terrace itself. So now that we are up on the terrace, we're going to exit, and the actual scenery is going to change a little bit, where you're going to see the actual rain and the night and everything. And once you start making your way up here, we just have to go to this place right here, go down here, and this is where we have the Roy Batty Tears in the Rain Bladerunner Easter egg right here. This entire area is extremely cool, and if you're a Bladerunner fan like me, well, obviously this is going to be the location you're going to visit, because, well, this is an homage they're actually paying to the actor and to the movie itself. Next location we're going to find and actually go into is going to be a secret developer room. Now, actually, when this came out, not a lot of people knew about it, because I do believe that the code was on the hard copy of the game itself, on the cover or something like that. So in order to get here, we're going to go to the Kabuki market right here, to the actual fast travel point. And once we're here, we're going to make our way across, actually. So once we arrive here, this is going to be opposite of the actual fast travel, and once we're here, we're going to go down the actual stairs. We're going to see Tiger Claws graffiti and just go left over here until you see these doors. And once you're here, just approach the door and type in this code, 605185. And once you're basically done with this, the actual door are going to unlock, and you can actually enter here, and this is going to be the developer room, and it's actually going to be showing people who worked on the game itself. And once you open up the TV, you're actually going to see people who worked on the game. This is a really cool location you can kind of visit. I wish there was a way to actually get this as a place that we live in, and Johnny's also going to be playing a guitar a little bit next to you, so this is pretty cool. Of course, the location itself is not going to be giving you any items whatsoever or something like that, but at least you know its location you can find. Now, the next secret in the game is going to be Indiana Jones in his fridge, which you can find right here. Now, in order to get to this Easter egg, we're going to go to Medeski fuel station. This is going to be between here and the actual Sunset Motel. So we're going to be making our way to this location right here. So once we arrive to this little area over here, which is just going to be up here next to the Medeski fuel station, we're going to exit the car and head left into the trash. And right here, basically, this is going to have the location of, well, Indiana Jones actually Easter egg, and there is going to be a very nice archived conversation you can pick up and read to have some fun. But yeah, the location is right over here, so you can kind of orient yourself. And you're also going to get a hat, which you kind of need to pick up, but yeah, very cool. Now, did you also know that Cyberpunk has a Mad Max Easter egg? Well, I'm gonna show you where to find it today. So, once you go on the map itself, we're gonna be going through the actual protein farm right here. This is going to be, again, south of Night City. Once you arrive here, we're gonna be making our way to this exact pin location right here. So, it's going to be up. So, once we arrive to this location right here, this is where the Easter egg is going to be. So, you see this? This is actually where you're going to see the bodies down here, and there is going to be a very cool archived conversation as well as some weapons you can actually pick up. But yeah, this is the location itself. Here you're going to see some people who died, and also they're gonna be talking about transporting women, which was actually the plot from Mad Max Fury Road. Now, the next Easter egg we're going to talk about is going to be the San Andreas one, where actually in Cyberpunk 2077 you can find CJ and Big Smoke, or well, as it was in Cyberpunk, JC and Little Smoke, and it's actually a all you had to do is follow the train CJ kind of an Easter egg. So in order to see it, you have to make your way to this location right here, the trailer park itself. This is easy to recognize because there is an apartment you can buy in this location just outside of Night City itself when you go to the Badlands. So once you arrive to this area over here, all you have to do is make your way over here. And right here, you're going to see the actual Easter egg, and plus on top of that we're going to see this archived conversation. And this is the archived conversation between JC and Little Smoke you find here, and this is basically about following the train CJ, or JC in this case, which is really cool. Next Easter egg I'm going to show you is going to be Secret V's apartment. Now do keep in mind, in patch 1.5 or 1.52, they actually locked out the apartment itself and posted some fences thinking that players won't be able to go through, but it's actually very easy. Now before you go and proceed with this, make a manual save, because there is like potential you will bug out. So just make a save, a manual save, so you can be sure you have the save on this location. So once we are here in front of our apartment, just follow my lead. So we're gonna make our way up here, over here, and then we're going to see this fence. Obviously for this you need, well, double jump in order to get to this, but we have to jump across this fence. Here we're going to see this AC, we're going to jump on it. Then above us, one more. And then in front of us, we're going to jump to this AC over here. Once we're up here, we're going to jump to this one above us. And then here, you cannot jump on this thing over here, so what you have to do is walk to this location right here. Now, you can also save here if you want. A quick save, not a manual save. So now that we have jumped over here, we're going to make one more jump to here. And this is the kind of a hardest part is actually done. So after this, we're going to make our way across over here. Just walk around. It's okay. Nothing's gonna be happening to you whatsoever. We just make our way around. Over here, you're going to see this location right here. After that, all you need to do is go down here. And then after you're done with that, we have to go and jump here. So once you've jumped here, jump to this location right here, just down, below, drop down, boom. After that, you know, things are gonna start glitching out, but it's okay. After that, we're going to see this location right here. So all you have to do is jump on it. After that, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Save here, and then you see this gap over here, which I'm showing you, go through it. I'm not kidding, just go through it. Just walk through it. And there we go. So now, once we are in this location, we're going to... Oh, okay. Things are kind of iffy, but alright. Nothing problematic. Now, once we're here, we're going to make our way over here. And if things start glitching out, it's alright. So, now we move here. And the best way to orient yourself, you're going to see, well, these doors over here. So just left of it. So once you arrive here, just walk. And there we go. We're going to see V's mansion. So all you have to do is jump. Just jump. And there you go. And just make sure you have full health. Now after patch 1.5, this location has actually been locked out. I'm not sure if this is only connected to Corpo V or whatever, but yeah, you can go through it and it's kind of cool to have. But ever since patch 1.5, it's kind of useless. But after Mad Max, we're also going to find the Terminator 2 Easter egg. Now, in order to find this Easter egg, we're gonna be making our way right here to the Arasaka Industrial Park. This is obviously going to be in Santo Domingo. So, once you arrive here, we're gonna be making our way to this location right here, which I'm showing with my mouse. So we're going to walk until we don't see this location right here, and we're going to jump down. And from there, we're gonna continue to move forward. And right over here, we're going to see the actual robot, and we're also going to see an archived conversational. Obviously, this is going to be an Easter egg towards Terminator 2, and also you have a weapon here you can absolutely pick up. And of course, here you're going to see the archived conversation between Arnold Blake and Tex, and this is gonna be talking about Jimmy O'Connor, etc, etc. So this is really cool because, especially including stuff like Terminator and, as I said, Indiana Jones and Mad Max, is something which kind of fits in Cyberpunk universe, and especially in Cyberpunk 2077. So once more, this is going to be the location you have to go to. Now, of course, we have an Easter egg right here in our apartment. So once we're in the main V's apartment, we're going to make our way to the actual toilet. And you see these three shells? This is actually an Easter egg with the Demolition Man, because in the Demolition Man film, you also have the three shells in the bathroom over here. And the question is, or well, the joke is, Where is the toilet paper? Well, you have the seashells. For the next secret, do you know that Cyberpunk 2077 has a Fallout 3 Vault 101 secret? Well, I'm gonna show you how to find it. So in order to find this Easter egg, you have to travel down here to the actual border checkpoint. This is going to be south of Night City itself. Once you arrive here, you have to make your way to this location right here, and I'm going to show you the exact location. So one of the things you can orient yourself on is right here. For example, once you're next to this area, you're going to see this location, so just continue next to it. And right over here we have the Easter egg for Vault 101. There is also going to be an archived conversation here and some bots you can actually pick off first, but it is actually very interesting to see it. And here obviously you can see the door and the actual sign and everything, so this is honestly just cool. And the location, as I told you, is going to be exactly right here. So once you actually go, as I said, to border checkpoint, just make your way over here and you are going to actually see it behind this building over here. For the next Easter egg, we're actually going to go into The Witcher. There is a Witcher 3 Smuggler's Cache Easter egg in Cyberpunk 2077. So in order to find it, we're gonna be going to the Pacifica Pier, and obviously this is going to be in Pacifica right over here. And after that, we're gonna be making our way to this area over here next to the bridge in the water itself. So once we go from the actual place into the water itself, you're going to see these barrels over here. And if you played The Witcher 3, you kinda know what I'm talking about, where you had these hidden smugglers caches basically all around the map in Skellige, and you actually had to swim to get it. Of course, here you're gonna be able to pick up some stuff as well for your character, but honestly, this is a very nice Easter egg. One more time to repeat it, so you go here to Pacifica Pier and just make your way right here under the bridge itself. So you're gonna be looking at the crates itself from this direction over here. And for the last secret of the day, I'm going to show you where to find legendary Rache Bartmoss, or at least what's left of him. So in order to get to him, we're going to find the Medeski fuel station again, which is going to be right outside Night City, and we're going to just go down the road over here. So just continue driving forward over here next to the trash, and we're going to make our way right over here. Now this location is also going to be interesting for some other stuff in the future, which for example this guy lying here, this is also something that you can have as an Easter egg, but that's not of a particular interest to us. What we're going to do is we're going to open this thing next to him. So the location is going to be right over here. And once you open this, inside you're actually going to see none other than, I guess, what seems to be Rache Bartmoss. So this is going to be the Easter egg itself. Again, we don't know like exactly if this is going to be Rache Bartmoss or is some just random Easter egg itself, but it does seem that this is going to be the case. So if anything, we found the legendary Netrunner himself, and because he actually was in the fridge, well, this is kinda him, so yeah. And this is everything I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. These are all of the secrets and Easter eggs which I like the most. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, as I said, smash that like and subscribe button, as well as join our Twitter and Discord group. Of course, huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters, and if you wanted to support the channel in an extra way, I do have a Patreon page. This is LKM signing out. Stay awesome, Chooms, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.